hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Are you not? Are you not entertained?
All right, what is going on, Entertainment? So I'm coming to y'all with another video, and y'all, this isn't no gossip or tea video. This is a video that I try to do once every year, just to give you guys a little bit of motivation and a little bit of a reminder. Make sure I hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hype up this video, and send this to somebody that you may know, especially with every ending of the year, since we are nearing the ending of 2026. I always try to push a motivational message out there to us all as entertainers. So each beginning of the year, I try to write goals that I want to accomplish for 2026. Okay. I'm not going to show you guys the goals, and I'm not going to tell you guys the goals except for the one that I did accomplish on this list, only because I'm a very big believer in protecting goals and energy, especially to people that you're not sure what their intentions are and how they may feel about you. So I'm a big believer in that. I was quiet on the creek before the creek got quiet. So yeah, I believe that if you do have something or try to accomplish, do not go around telling everybody about it. I feel like that's something that should be between you and God or whoever that you may believe in. Okay. So out of these 2026 goals, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I try to keep it small. Do not make a big list to where it's like 10, 14 plus, because if you do not accomplish at least half or some of it, you'll feel like you've kind of done nothing with your year. So you want to keep it as limited as possible. You get like a board like this, like a board that you're able to sort of hang up. So that way you can feel and look at something every day as you walk into your room or wherever that you place it, and it gives you a reminder about what you need to work towards. So out of all these goals, one of the goals I accomplished was weigh, and then I put a certain amount of pounds, which is basically me wanting to lose weight. I did accomplish it. So that I'm very proud of. Now, it took a little bit of time and it was not easy. The transformation of the weight loss. Some of y'all have seen it on my personal Instagram. If y'all not following my personal Instagram, please do @_ picture Pierre. Um, I have videos of me and the journey or whatever, me getting to the weight that I got to now. That's something I was really, really big on. Not really for the vanity reasons, but more so health, because I do come from a family of like diabetics and people with like high cholesterol and stuff like that. So I wanted to try to get in the best shape possible, which I did end up accomplishing, which I'm so very much proud of. Now, one of the goals on here is a goal that I've come close to 3 times. For y'all that's been following me for a minute, y'all probably could guess what it is. And it's so irritating because I'm like, God, what am I doing wrong that I'm not able to hit this goal? Like, it's so irritating because I've come close so many times. I'm talking like, no, no. So it's like God in the universe is like telling me like, you're not ready yet, or am I doing something wrong that I'm not able to get it yet? Lately, there's been a lot of things happening in my life that I'm sort of like, maybe this is the time, because like things happen that I'm like, whoa. I'm talking about like, y'all could only imagine. Like, I'm just it shocked me, gobsmacked per se. Okay, now one of the goals I'm very close to accomplishing. Once again, I said I'm not gonna say the ones I haven't accomplished yet, because once again, protect your goals and protect your energy. Okay, one of the goals I'm very close to accomplishing, which I'm happy about because I looked at it numerically and I'm like, oh my god, like I thought I wasn't that close, but I'm so close. So I'm happy about that. One of the goals on here, something happened. There was an update on it that I'm like, yeah, that's going to be a lot harder than I thought. So that was probably not going to get accomplished by the end of the year. But it's not one of the biggest goals on here. So I'm not too mad at it. I do feel like each year it's very important to give yourself grace throughout the year with goals that you do write down, because life does happen. So you could write something that you want to accomplish or put something down that you want to accomplish, and then life takes over and you don't end up hitting the pinnacles you plan to reach. So you cannot punish yourself about that. But once again, however, it's very important to have accountability on yourself, because if you do not have that accountability and hold your feet to the fire, you will end up falling to the wayside of letting kind of like life take of letting life take the reins and you not taking it by the balls. That's one thing that I feel like I want all my entertainers to do, is to grab life by the balls. That was one thing that I did with this whole weight loss situation, is because before I would kind of like let that kind of get to me and think, oh, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'm not gonna be able to accomplish it. But you really gotta like grab life by the balls and do it at all means possible. Some things are going to suffer. Certain goals that you have to reach, other things are gonna have to fall by the wayside. And that's one thing I realized this year. You have to be selfish with what you want in life. You're gonna have to make some people mad. If you're not making some people mad and you're not letting some people down, you're not accomplishing what you want to accomplish. Straight up. Because somebody's gonna be upset. Somebody's gonna feel away. Somebody's not gonna like you. And you have to do that. You have to stop talking to certain people. I realized that also this year. Stop talking to certain people. Not everybody needs to know what you're up to and what you're doing. Some people will literally call you, blow up your phone just to find out what you're doing so they could gossip about you. Don't do that. Don't pick it up. I'm a big believer in that. I don't pick up certain calls. Anybody that knows me knows this. I will not pick up a phone if I don't feel like talking, straight up. I believe, like, to me, it's a huge form of waste of energy talking on the phone. Unless it's about some important ish or something is actually happening for real, you can text or send a voice note. It's never that serious. Okay. Um, Once again, this year has been kind of very eye-opening for me, just in general, with certain things that happened to me, specifically with people and just like friends or people I thought were friends. Um, Certain situations that kind of like made me realize who I am as a person. And then specifically, one particular situation that made me realize that sometimes I feel like I'm too naive when it comes to how I think a person is. So I kind of beat myself up for that situation. But hey, I learned my lesson and lesson learned. And that's a part of giving yourself grace, but once again, holding yourself accountable. Let me know down below what goals you guys have accomplished. How much goals did you guys put down? If you guys do write your goals at the beginning of the year, and do you guys give yourself kind of like a check mark halfway through the year or towards the end of the year? We are at the stretch of the year. So this is the time, entertainers, to go hard. Whatever you want to accomplish, don't let anybody stop you from doing it. Whether you want to go back to school, start that business, invest in yourself, do it, do it, do it, and do it. Okay? Let me know what y'all think down below. Have a wonderful rest of 2026, and I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side.